Welcome back to Breaking News at Noon. Today we got huge news on a whole situation that happened at 94 Highway this morning involving an able unwind causing a bus to crash, killing the driver, then fleeing the scene with a hostile. Luckily, the passengers were perfectly fine, while the driver did not make it. Johnson, please share your information at the scene. I've talked to a few witnesses and some police officers at the scene, and I learned that the unwind was traveling with a semi-truck driver at night, and the police were able to track down the fugitive, Connor Lassiter, with his phone tracker being on. The truck driver was arrested, the hostile and the Connor was unable to be found, and the police officer are on lookout. Now I got Lieutenant Chase Williams on standby give further details. As Connor was fleeing the scene, one of our officers was sent out to stop them and send Connor to Harvest Camp, where he was supposed to be at this moment. When the moment came when Officer J.D. Nelson stopped responding, I went over to chase Connor down and found our police officer unconscious on the ground with a shrink gun laying next to him. It was believed that Connor used the officer's train gun against the opposing officer, somehow gaining possession of it. Do you have any news on who the hostage name is, Williams? Unfortunately, we do not have any clues or details on who he was, but I believe he was a tithe because they were traveling with a pastor at the scene. But we have no news of who the pastor was or any clues leading back to the hostage's name. The highway was shut down for 3 hours after the incident because Connor caused the bus crash, killing the driver while the passengers were likely survived. But some went missing. But the bus crash was due from the bus crash due from the driver trying to swerve away from Connor while he was running across the highway, and the bus crashed right into the ditch. Now, for our scheduled news today, unwind rates are slowly on the rise, rising up to 5% of the kids being unwound, and in terms of surgery rates, surgery success rates are spiking up since the last decade. Even though unwinding is a controversial topic, it doesn't seem like it's going to go anywhere. We'll be back after our commercial break, and we'll be talking about the rise of stork babies.